Alright, so what's up, y'all? So today we're gonna be improving my 4th of July level. In case you didn't see tomorrow's stream, yesterday's stream. In case you didn't see yesterday's stream, I'll be showing off the level a little bit, and then we're gonna be improving it. So let me turn on the music. And I literally just turned on the volume for the music, so it shouldn't be like overpowering, because that's the thing with like music sequencers. So hopefully it's alright. So one of the first improvements we're gonna make is improving the Sackboy ice cream. So this ice cream right here. Right now it's made entirely of sticker panel. So the first improvement we're gonna make is replacing these eyes with like gumballs. Like these are supposed to be gumballs. I'm gonna make it look more 3D by using a decoration. So let's see. Oh yeah, and also the dance animations. So I like this dance animation, but like some of these need to be replaced with other ones. So I'll probably replace this one. This one is cool. And then this one's alright. I'll keep that one, I guess. But like, I think I'm gonna replace this one with something that looks similar. And then I'll probably replace this one as well. Cause like I've made better dance animations since then. Like this is one that I made, then I also made that one, but like most of these are just ones that I found. Oh yeah, and then the chair doesn't work too good in multiplayer. Like the collision looks fine right now, but if I were to play this multiplayer, then it wouldn't look as good. Let's see. Oh yeah, and we're about to. I'm thinking that when we add hot dogs, I'm gonna place it right here. Like I'm gonna have the power up thing right here, and then we'll have to do the same thing with the chairs. And then for the fire rate box, it doesn't really work too well in multiplayer right now, so that's gonna be one of the bug fixes that we'll make today. But anyway, so that's pretty much it, I guess. I might make like a backstroke or something, but like the hot dogs, it's probably gonna be the first thing we make, and then we're gonna make some Coca-Cola. And then we'll do the dance animations. And let me know if the music is too loud. I could turn it down. I tried to turn it down before. But like, well, I mean, it's not gonna be in create mode. But anyway, I'm gonna change it to create mode, and we're gonna get started making the hot dog. Like the hot dog power up. Alright, so it's gonna be like right here. So I'll do the logic for that later, but right now we're just gonna make the hot dog. I'll make it above the level so I have plenty of room. So we're just gonna do a decoration mount. And I'm thinking of using the 3D decoration, so like the cylinder for the hot dog shape, and then for the bread, I'm gonna use one of the ears from the Muppets pack, because I played this level Bread Factory by Kizma777, and they used that as bread. So I'm gonna try that, and it should look pretty good. Just gotta set this to scale from top. That makes it so like it's centered when you place it on like the top. So like now this is the top because I flipped it. I'm just gonna copy and paste this a few times. So it's gonna be like a circle in the cylinder, not the circle, the sphere. So I'm gonna place this as small as possible. And as you can see, it like centers. And then I'm gonna do the cylinder over here. So the medium one, so I don't have to like stretch it out as much. And then I'm gonna have to make this a bit bigger. I'm gonna like do it as best as I can without using the decoration mount settings, and I'll do that later. Like I'll adjust it a little bit later. Okay, yeah, I need to make it bigger. And then after that, I'm gonna make it like brownish reddish. But yeah, on the 4th of July, I went to a cookout and I had hot dogs. Or like I had like one hot dog. But yeah, it was pretty good. I also had chips. I think they had like Cheetos or something. So yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, I think I need to make this a bit bigger. But yeah, I got to see some of my cousins, but my cousin, the one that I haven't seen since he was like 10, like he messaged me on PlayStation, and I asked him how he was doing and how old he was. He said he was like 16. That was a few years ago. So like by now he's like a bit older. He's like in college. I talked to his mom. He said he's in college now. But yeah, I didn't see him at the cookout because apparently he was at the pool. But yeah, next time I visit him, his mom said he'll let him know so that we could like hang out or whatever. So I think this is fine. I just have to change the in and out movement. Yeah, this should be fun. Oh, I forgot to set it to... I forgot to turn that off. Oh, hello, Gamo. We have to set this to... Wait, no, that's not very good. But yeah, I think... Let's see how this looks. But yeah, right now I'm just making a hot dog. Because I'm making a new pirate. Oh, hello, Evan. But yeah, right now we're just making the hot dog. I'm in the level that I showed y'all yesterday. So like, I said we were going to be making like some new foods and stuff. So like, ice cream and a hot dog. And we're going to be making Coca-Cola. But right now we're making the hot dog. And I'm just trying to like get the layering right. I'm gonna set it to 100, then I'm gonna try again. Game most of I had a party yesterday and something went wrong in the party. Oh, what happened? Oh, this should be set to 100, which it is. And I think I'm gonna make this a bit bigger. I'm gonna worry about the layers first. Okay, I think... And then I can make this one strawberry. Okay, so I'll try these 7. Okay, I think that's gonna be good. Let me set it at front view just to make sure. Wish I could like zoom in more, but I think it's fine. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna set this at full screen. I won't be able to see chat for like 10 seconds, but like, okay. So, just need to make this a little bit taller. Okay, yeah, and I think I'll switch back to not full screen so I can see chat again. Okay, there we go. But yeah. Then I just copy and paste this, and then I change the color. And I'll probably have to make the hot dog a bit longer. But yeah, I'm gonna drag this over and see how it looks. Okay, I think this looks okay. And then I just change the color, and it should be good. So yeah, it's gonna be like I'll set it to light red, and then I'll just darken it. But yeah, this should be good. I'll set it to 35. I feel like that's the right color for a hot dog. And then I'll make the hot dog a little bit longer. Okay, so they almost said it. So everything was going well until people started that there was an accident of a guy. It wasn't an accident though, he just went out that year. My mom tried to confront my cousin's mom since she just fainted. Oh, that sounds interesting. I'm gonna try 200. That should be good. You were so nervous and traumatized. Yeah, that must have been scary. One time I went to like a church outing, and there was this kid that like almost drowned. Like he didn't drown, he just like got out of the pool and like had a seizure, and I think he vomited a little bit, but like he was fine. An ambulance had to come. So yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, after I get the positioning right, I'm just gonna shrink it by using the twist glitch. Oh yeah, and I have to make the bun. So to make the bun, I'm gonna use a pig ear. So I saw cause that's just what I saw in the level bread factory. They use the pig ear for bread. Poor guy though, he probably has a high chance of dying since maybe he has lung cancer. Maybe. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's always like weird when like crazy stuff happens at like normal events. I think there was this other time someone almost drowned at the pool, but like the kid's mother knew that their kid couldn't swim, so I don't know why they let their kid go in the pool. Okay, so I'll make the bun a little bit shorter. He was sent to the hospital though, and everything went normal. That's good. Okay, I hope this looks good. I'm gonna have to make it longer and then move it over a little bit. Okay, I think this is good. Oh yeah, I need to make the bun a little bit taller. The bread looks weird. Yeah, I think I might need to make it like thicker. Or like move it over a little bit. But either way, we'll see how it looks when it's in my sack boy's hand. Wait, I'm gonna glue this all together, and then we're gonna do the twist glitch on it. But yeah, I'll use that. I'll save that version if I need to, and I'll edit it later if I need to. So I'm just gonna select this with R2, then I'm gonna press X on this, and then I'm gonna flick it up, and then it should get small enough to be held in my sack boy's hand. Okay, then I'm gonna test it out as a power. So if I get a power up handle, make it invisible. Also, level 22, I made a level which is zombie test, so I made it each level and saying the explanation, how many hits and speed the zombie had. Oh, that sounds cool. Did you publish it? Like, is it on like the official servers, or like is it just on your moon? Like, was it like before the server shut down? I gotta make sure this is the same layers as everything else. So far there's only 2 levels though. Is it like on the archive? Like, did you publish it before the servers went down? So I'm gonna get the power pedestal, and then I'm gonna save this. No, unfortunately, I'm not accessing the customer service. No, I didn't, but I wish. Oh yeah, you could always, like, if you're on PS4, you could upload like a gameplay video of it. You were good at creating it in 2020. I didn't get good at creating it until 2021, because that's when I discovered LBP Planet Central. But yeah, before then I was just like experimenting. Well, if I'm gonna set it to, I'm gonna use a game camera so I could like zoom in a bit. So I need to see if it looks good. Yeah, I think I need to make the bun a bit bigger. I think I made it like too small. Like it's like too squished around the bread. Okay, yeah, that's why I kept the big copy. So I can modify it. If I needed to. So yeah, I'm gonna set everything to 100. And then I'm alter it. If I started looping a long time ago, I would have been good at some years. Yeah, if I started like creating a long time ago, like I started playing it in 2011, but like I was like 7, so I wasn't really focused on like being good at creating. But if I like started earlier, then I would have been making tutorials earlier. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna make it a bit bigger. The fact you can find my herbal levels, I made it in 2020 in the archive. What's your PSN name? Like if they're in LBP Planet 1 or 2, I could play them, but I don't have LBP Planet 3 for the PS3, so I won't be able to play those. But I might check them out if they're on LBP Planet 1 or 2. I'll search it up on LBP Planet Find when I get a chance. So I think this. Okay, I'm gonna try it now, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna see how the bed looks now. Okay, hopefully this looks alright. I'm going to glue it together, and then I'm gonna try the twist glitch on it again. Okay, so if I get a tetherless, a tethered jetpack, then I press R2, X, put my stick up, and then now it should be smaller. And I'm pretty sure it still has the power button handle on it, I think. Like it should. And then I'm gonna just copy this. I'll delete the other one. But like the other one is on the ground over here, so I'm gonna just delete it. So I just like held triangle to do that in case you didn't know how I did it without multi-selecting. I forgot to add the power handle. But yeah, I'll do that right now. I hope it's in the wrong timing, but did you see my message? I saw it, but then you deleted it. So like I can't search it up if I can't see it. And I didn't memorize it or anything, so I only saw it for like a second. But yeah. Like you must have deleted it because it says like message retracted. Like you sent like 2 messages that said that. Or like you must have deleted 2 of them. You added it again. Okay. I still can't see it, so maybe try again. Like all I can see right now is the fact you can find my here below. So I made in the 2020 archive. Message retracted, and then I hope it ain't in the wrong timing, but did you see my message? So that's all I can see right now. I can't see your PSN name anymore. Gizmo Apparado. That's the username. Okay. So I'm gonna make sure this is in the right layer. This is layer 1. And this is layer 1. So now if I glue it all together, I should be good. Okay, yeah, there we go. That looks better. Now it actually looks like it's in the bun. I just need to like fix the positioning of my Sackboy's hand. Cause it's like and then after I fix it, I'll make it edible. So yeah, nothing fancy, just like some chomp sound effects. I wish my PS2 didn't break because I had memories on there, or just killed it. So yeah, like I heard like a lot of people got like the yellow light of death or whatever. But like I still have my childhood PS2, and even if I didn't, I backed up my profile like a while ago. Like I had to transfer it onto like this PS2. So like my profile is on this PS2, so I have it on like 2 different PS2s. But yeah, now I'm gonna make the logic for eating this. Okay, so it's basically just a counter. So I'm gonna make a counter, set it to 5, and I'm gonna add like a sound effect. I didn't explain the logic in my tutorial showcase. I explained it, but I didn't recreate it from scratch. Luckily my account was archived in the PS4, otherwise I'd lose it. Oh yeah, that's good. The levels that aren't on my moon are in the archive, so that's good. So that's cool. So like yesterday when I did my stream, I couldn't find one of my levels on my moon, but luckily I still had like a video of it. And if I ever do buy LBP3 for the PS3, I'll be able to play it again. Alright, so I'm gonna set it to 5. It's not 5, that's 20. Okay. I'm gonna set it to 5. And then this sound effect, so I'll just do the chomp sound effect. Not the apple chomp, but like the higher pitched one. And then I'll do gulp. Wait, I don't need to. Wait, do I need to do that? I was gonna do on destruction. Like I'm very much aware that on destruction is a setting that I could do here. But like the problem with on destruction, while it's easy, it would make it so like if you unequip the power up, it plays even though you didn't eat it. You just like threw away your hot dog, but like it plays the gulp sound effect anyway. So that's why I'm not gonna do that. Also a question: would you jailbreak your PSD or be access to the RPCSD? I don't know. I wanted to jailbreak my PS3, but like it doesn't belong to me. It's a family console, so I can't really do that. But I might get a more powerful PC so I could connect to our PCSD. But like it's not really like on my to-do list because I could already play levels on PS3 with a USB drive, and I never really played online much like with friends. I haven't played with my friends in like years, and I don't really like playing with random people. And as for publishing levels, I haven't made a level since 2022, and I only make like well actually that's not true. I only make like 1 level a year. I made a level for Little Planet one's birthday, so that was my most recent level. But like I don't usually make levels, like only for holidays. Oh yeah, a destroyer. We need a destroyer. And another counter. So I'm gonna have this set to like splat because I like that sound. I like that effect. And the counter set to 6. So on the 6 byte, it does it. I'll be access to every CSD due to BCD, which is common with PEP BSD. I don't really know what that is. Also, I did the wrong sound effect. This should be number 6. Not the wrong sound effect, the wrong counter. I didn't mean to place that there. You mean black and not blue. Alright, cool. But yeah, I remember I have this counter now. So like when this is not active, so when this isn't full, so basically I don't want this sound effect and this sound effect to play at the same time. So here's like the gulp. Oh, black screen of death. Oh, I never heard of that. I heard of like the yellow light of death, but not like the black screen of death. So yeah. So yeah, that's why you should always back up your profile on PSD. Like apparently it's like even easier to do on PSD. So then when this is not full, and when you press the trigger, it should play the chomp sound effect. And then the gulp one. And then I'm gonna test it out. Okay. I forgot to do video connections. I think I need to set it to like 4 and not 5. So I'm like counting how many bytes I do, right? So like 1, 2, 3, 4. And it doesn't do it on the 5th. And it doesn't play the gulp sound effect either. So I guess I need to add like a delay switch. But yeah. Will you play your levels again? Yeah, I think in like a future stream, I'll play my Little Big Planet 1 levels. Because I've done like streams for my... I did like a stream for my Little Big Planet 2 levels like a while ago. Like in my Little Big Planet 2 birthday stream, I played those levels. So I might play some more Little Big Planet 2 levels. But like I haven't showed off my Little Big Planet 1 levels. Mostly because they're not that great. I made them when I was like 7. And when I was 7, I didn't... My visuals were not that good. I didn't know any logic. I didn't really know anything about level design. Like I didn't know anything about a level having a story or good gameplay, good visuals, nothing. So I might show off a few. Like I have like some good levels. Like there's this level called Food, Food, Food. And I have like 2 sequels to that. Basically I just got like some food objects that I got for community levels. And I made it like a thing where you just eat as much food as possible. So that was cool. But yeah, destroy rigid connections. Yes, make it so anything that's glued to it also gets destroyed. And I actually want this to play. Again, I'm not gonna do the play on destruction thing because I don't want it to play when it gets unequipped. So I'm just gonna add a short delay so it gives it time to play. And then I'm gonna set this to 5 and then this to 6. And then this should work. Okay, so I'm gonna test it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm gonna have to change it back because I was trying to fix like 2 problems at once. But yeah, I had it fine before. So this should be 6, and then this should be 5, and then I'll just recapture it. Alright, there we go. Wait, I think both of them need to be set at 6. Or like I don't even need that second one. I'm gonna try that and then I'm gonna delete the second one. Let me try it one more time. I'm gonna count how many jumps I do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then yeah. Like the reason I had 2 counters is because I didn't want it to. But I'm gonna try that, and then if that's fine, I could just delete the second counter because I only had 2. Because that reason right there, but. And then after we get this working, we're gonna make Coca-Cola, which is pretty much just a retexture of the orange soda. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. And I know Splat doesn't make much sense, but like that was like my favorite thing when I was like a kid. So I'm gonna like stick with that destroy effect. Other stream when? Wait, what do you mean? You mean when my next stream is? Or like when my next playing level stream is? dogs. Alright, so I'm gonna just delete that. And then we're gonna be emitting this near the grill. So I'm just, my next stream, probably next week, like next week is the 13th. So I'm gonna be doing one of those streams where I like recreate a game in Little Bit Planet, because that's like my new series that I'm doing. So like next week is either Terraria or Uncharted. It depends on whether or not I can find my Uncharted disc. Because it's not my game, it's my dad's. But if I can't find the disc, I'm playing Terraria. Yo, I finally managed to catch the live stream for you. Oh, hello in the yellow box. I watched like some of your videos, I think. So yeah, thanks for joining the stream. So today, basically what we're doing, like if you couldn't tell by the title, is we're improving my 4th of July level. So like this level that I made back in 2022. So I have this pool, you can do dives and stuff. And then right now we're just like we just made a hot dog. Because we have these food power-ups already, so now I'm just like making it so you could just emit the hot dog. Where did I place that thing? I had this thing that was... Here we go. But yeah, I'll show you the hot dog that I just made. So, you have the hot dog, here's how it looks, and then you could eat it. But yeah, that's it. And then I'm trying to make it so it's gonna be emitted from here. The same way I did the ice cream, I'm gonna emit it like that. Cause like you can't emit objects into each other, so I'm gonna emit it in the layer behind, but have a layer changer that activates at a speed of 100 to make it look like it's being emitted. But yeah, it's gonna be like the same thing over here. Or I just have it like, but I only want it to be there when you open the grill. So you can press R1 to open the grill. And I'm gonna replace this with hot dogs, cause right now there's hamburgers. So I'm gonna replace it. But yeah, I stream every Sunday. During the summer, I'm streaming like every Sunday. With the exception of the week of the, I think, what is it, the 27th? But either I'll be on vacation, I'll announce it. But like I'm gonna be streaming the 13th, but not the 20th. But I'll be streaming the 19th, because I'm gonna be going, or I might not actually, but like if I can't stream on Sunday, I'll stream on Saturday. But like I don't know, because I'm going on vacation soon. When I figure it out, I'll announce it. But like I don't want to like miss 2 weeks of streaming, so I'm probably just gonna do like a Friday or Saturday stream if I can't stream on Sunday, because I'm going on vacation, and my flight is on Sunday, so the 20th. So but like other than that, I'm streaming every Sunday during the summer. And the school year, I just stream once a month. So yeah. What did you say about your dad? You're a teenager, and so like your logic is amazing for how young you are, man. I'm actually in college. This is like my senior year, or like not my senior year. I changed my major a lot. I just changed my minor last semester, so it's like my 5th year, because I changed my major and minor. But like yeah, I'm in college. I just like people think I'm young because like my character's a boy, but I'm actually a girl. So I just play as my favorite. I just play as a sack boy, so I could dress up as my favorite rappers. But yeah. So yeah, I'm graduating in like spring of 2026. What was I doing? Okay, yeah. The anti-gravity speaker, set it to 100, and then it floats. That's a Little Bit Planet 2 trick right there. And then I'm gonna emit this. So where's the real logic? The real logic is right here. So let me see if this is open. Okay, so yeah, input 2 is for when it's open. It's very simple logic. Let me not say that. It's not simple, but, you know, less components and all that. It's basically, let me explain this. Like, I didn't recreate this from scratch on stream. I just did it like 3 years ago. So it's pretty much when you grab this, it plays the sizzle sound. And then it cycles between... My bad, yeah, not gonna lie, I thought you were a dude from the sack person. It's alright. I get that a lot, like, it's fine. I mostly just play the sack boy, so I could dress up as my favorite, like, rappers. It's not, like, a big deal or nothing. They're my favorite dancers. Nowadays, it's mostly dancers. But yeah, and then the not gates are for the opacity tweaker. When you're making stuff with the opacity tweaker, like a door, you use not gates. So, like, when this isn't active, the opacity tweaker set to 0. That way you don't have to use 2 separate opacity tweakers. Because like the logic is slightly simpler that way. But yeah, it's just like cycling between this being visible. Because I have to like the opacity tweaker just like, what is it right here? Wait, do I have 2 opacity tweakers? Nah, I don't. I think it's like, it should only be 1. But either way, I was gonna make this emit, so I need an emitter. So yeah, that's why I have the not gate, because if I didn't have the not gate here for the, I could, like, if I was just doing this, like, I'm glad I used the not gate, like, when I made this 2 years ago, or else I would be confused now. Like, I always use not gates when I'm using the opacity tweakers. If I didn't, like, an alternative to using the not gates, which I don't recommend doing at all, is like inverting this and not using the not gates. But then if you want to add extra logic later on, you're gonna get confused, especially if you're doing this years from now, like years from your original creation. So I'm gonna set this input 1 so it doesn't automatically activate. And then I need a advanced in-and-out mover, I guess. That's the one where it like switches to specific layers, right? And then this needs to be, what is this, layer 4? So it needs to be emitting at a speed of 100 at layer 4. You're already confused? Yeah, like seeing other people's logic is confusing, like regardless of how like good you are at creating. Like the good thing about like having this stuff like in your pocket, like I have some community objects, I don't understand them unless I take the time and like color code the logic. Like if you ever have someone else's logic in your pocket, like any game, you could actually understand it better by color coding it to see where the wires go. Anyway, I'm gonna go play some Overwatch for a bit. Have a good night. Good luck with the level. Thanks. But anyway, yeah, thanks for joining. So yeah, speed of 100, emit at layer 4. Well, not layer 4, but like I emit it in the layer behind and then it moves to layer 4. That's how I'm gonna do it. And then I should decipherlize this, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna see how that goes. Actually, that's a really good idea. Definitely gonna keep that in mind. Yeah, so I've done it a few times and it helps me understand other people's logic better. If I'm only capturing this. Okay, yeah, I think I'm only getting this one. Okay, so I emit it in layer 5. Oh, I want to make this invisible as well. I mean, you can't actually make the light invisible. But I want to make the power-up stand invisible. Like the stand part, like the brown part, I want to make that invisible. Oh, I did not mean to get that. I'm gonna use just like the multi-select, or not multi-select, but like okay, yeah, that's not working. I'm gonna put this in the ear and then I'm gonna try it again. But yeah, and then I'm gonna set it to emit once. Lifetime should be infinite. And then emit one at a time should be okay. And there we go. It works. I might move it up a little bit though, so you can actually like see it. Not that it matters. But yeah, I'm just gonna make it so it gets destroyed. So this is the destroy input right here. So it should get destroyed when I close it. But yeah, this was like the only thing that I ate yesterday. Like not yesterday, on the 4th of July. I just had a hot dog, and that was it. Like I had chips, but like I didn't care for the burgers or chicken or nothing. And I don't think there was watermelon. But yeah, what did y'all do on the 4th of July? Or like, what did you eat? Like, I only eat hot dogs because people like to like burn their burgers. But like, I only eat hot dogs on the 4th of July or like at cookouts. Like, but yeah, what did y'all eat? And I think I'll get started on the... Yo, what's up? Hi, thanks for joining. But yeah, what did y'all eat on the 4th of July? Like hot dogs or hamburgers or chicken? I have to fix that as well. I don't want it to burp when I edit it. So yeah, I'm gonna edit that. Like the power up thing. Are you streaming like on PSN? No, I'm streaming from OBS. My PSN isn't connected to my YouTube account. It's connected to a different email. So I can't really stream from there easily. Like, I don't think you could like change it. Okay, so I'm gonna set it to destroyer. This should be connected. I had hot dogs. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like hot dogs. Like, it's possible to do it. Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Well, I'm used to like streaming. I'm used to streaming on OBS, so I'm gonna stick with that. Okay, so basically, what's the gulp sound effect? The one that plays on destruction. I don't want it to play on destruction. I'm gonna just set it to player proximity, and then I'm gonna connect this so like that way. I joined because of your video. Oh, cool. Which one? And then I'll need a 0.1 second delay, or else the sound won't play. The sound will try to play, but it's getting destroyed. Like apparently sounds can't play at the same time it's getting destroyed, unless of course used on destruction, which I already said I'm not using because I don't want it to like play the burp sound effect when you simply unequip it. But yeah, the sound plays, and then after that, it gets destroyed like a 0.1 seconds later. The video where you can play any Little Planet level. Oh yeah, that's cool. So now I'm gonna recapture that, and now it shouldn't burp anymore. Like that was just like a simple bug fix or whatever. But now if you see, I unequip it and it no longer plays the burping sound. But I could like still drink it and it will burp. Oh, I have to add a little bit more logic to make it so both sounds don't play at the same time. Like I did before. Like I did with the hot dog. Okay, so the way I did that was with the AND gate and a NOT gate, so I made it so like I had it set to, instead of 5, I need to set it to 6. And so I'm gonna make it so when you press it, and when it's not full, it plays the gulp, not the gulp, yeah. So yeah, this should work. So I'm gonna explain it one more time. So when you haven't grabbed it, so the first 5 times that you grab it, it plays the sound. But like when it's full, so when it reaches 6, it doesn't play the sound. So like only when you grab it the first 5 times. And then I'm gonna just recapture that. And then we're gonna make the Coca-Cola, which I said before is just like a retexture. I just don't know where I'm gonna put the box though. I guess I could put it next to it. Like there's like a little bit of room, I guess. Okay, there we go. Now it works. Alright, so for the Coca-Cola, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're gonna edit it so we have like another copy of this, and then I'm gonna just place the Coca-Cola sticker on there. I got it from a community level, so basically I just take like the red Coca-Cola sticker that I got before the server shut down, and I'll place it on here. Okay, I'm gonna have to make that a bit bigger. And yeah, I think that's good. And then after that, I just like copy and paste this box. I'm gonna have to change the design, of course, because right now it's like Coca-Cola, it's like orange soda. So I'm gonna have to make it so, how did I have the sticker here? I just did this with like so that's 5 sodas. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just do it like that. So 5 sodas and then like the top half. So I'll do the same thing here. I place 5 sodas next to each other, and then I'll take a picture. Just gonna place this a little bit more in the sky, so I have more room, and I'll place like a red background behind it. I'll use sticker panel. In the picture, it looked like I was using like paper. I'm just gonna use red sticker panel though. And then we'll take the picture. Just place this one down here so we have extra copy. So I want all this to be overlapping. And then I'm gonna zoom in a bit. Can't see my cursor, so I'm gonna change my player color temporarily. So I just set it to this, so like it contrasts better. That's not much better at all. Okay, there we go. So if I take a picture right here, that should be good. Alright, so my game does like this weird thing where if I place the sticker after taking a picture, my game will corrupt. So I'm just gonna wait for like 20 seconds so my game doesn't corrupt, and then I'm gonna place the sticker. And then after we make the soda box, like the logic, we don't have to alter, it's literally just a V-texture. But after we make the soda box, we're gonna improve the Sackboy ice cream. And if you have any more recommendations for ice cream, let me know. But yeah, the Sackboy ice cream, it looks fine, but like we just need to make it look more 3D. So I'm adding like gumball eyes that are made out of decorations instead of stickers. Basic cardboard. So like basically we need to set this to red. I already have red. Wait, no, I don't. I thought I had it bookmarked. I feel like favorited, but I don't. I'm gonna place it on the top first and then the bottom. and I think it would make more sense if I placed it on the bottom first. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna place it on the bottom first, and then I'm gonna place it on the top. Alright, so this will color. And then this one goes right here. And I guess that's alright. Now I need one more on this side. Alright, there we go. And then we just add the power up thing. I think I decentralized it, so yeah, we just place it into there. And then we make a new one. So capture sack pack item. So we capture the Coca-Cola. And let's see how that goes. So yeah, it's the same as before. And then now we're gonna make the, what's it called, the Sackboy ice cream. We're gonna improve that. So like I have like these other ice cream sandwiches. And then I have this one. So I'm just gonna edit this. I guess I can make like a new one from scratch. But like basically, I think I'm gonna make the sticker from scratch. But yeah, the way I'm gonna do it is I'm just gonna take a picture of Sackboy so like it's more accurate. Cause like before I just freehanded it, so I'm gonna take a picture of Sackboy doing like the tongue out pose. I think it would look better with the tongue out pose. That's like his iconic expression. And then I'm gonna just take a picture and a corner edit around it. Alright, there we go. I'll set it to front view. And I'll just take a picture and a corner edit around his mouth. Oh, hi Infinity Kid. But yeah, right now we're just making Sackboy ice cream. We just made a hot dog. I guess I'll show that off in a bit. But like we just made a hot dog. He said it's tilted a bit, but that's okay. But yeah. Alright, yeah, I can't move or else my game will corrupt if I do this. Anything will after just taking a picture. But anyway, we made a hot dog first, and then after that we made the soda. Or like we improved the orange soda to make it so like it doesn't play the destruction, the burp sound when it gets destroyed. Like only when you eat it instead of like unequipping it. And then we made the Coca-Cola. So right now we're working on my Sackboy ice cream. So for the Sackboy ice cream, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna like trace around Sackboy's mouth. So that it's slightly more accurate. and I need to rotate the sticker, because like his head is rotated. So I'm just gonna make it so his head isn't rotated. Hold up, I gotta check something. Okay, cool. That's not in the same layer. I was worried that it was about to be in the same layer for a second. But it's not. Which is good. Wait, I think I'm gonna do it like this. And then drag it up. Okay. So that's the first part of his mouth. I think I need to make it a little bit more curved at the bottom. But yeah, that's good. So I'm gonna make this black and then that song. I need to do that song after that. Just gonna set the HUD to off for now, so I could see that. So I could see that easier. I want like the shape to be like perfect. Okay, so. And then I'll just fill that in at the top. But yeah, this is the better version of the one that I already made. So like, yeah, this is about to look better. After I fix it up a bit. Wait, hold up, what did I do here? Wait, hold up, I can't see this part. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do the cylinder, not the cylinder, but the half circle, and then I'll just corner edit the rest. Like I normally corner edit anyway, so I'm gonna just like stick with doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna just corner edit. Cause it's like easier to see when I just corner edit it instead of like trying to do shapes for everything. So yeah, I'm not gonna like try to make it perfect, but I wanted to like follow like the basic shape. It's kind of hard to see like where the pink and the brown starts, but I think this is it. Okay, yeah, this is looking decent. So like that's the part that I'm confusing. I'm not sure if it looks very good. Like I guess it looks alright, but like I don't know. Okay, I guess that looks alright. So then I'll just make this pink. like a hot pink. And then after that, I'll just do circles for the us. Like, I know it's like a half circle, but like for the gumdrops have circles. So I'm gonna just do that. I feel like I made the circles too big. Alright, there's this shape. I don't know if I have it in my puppet. If I don't, it's not a big deal. But like that's the basic placement of it. And then for the actual thing, what I did is I used like the sack person head. I basically just cut off the head. And I just used that by itself. So yeah, I'm gonna do that here, and I'm just gonna use that as a guide to get like a more accurate head shape. Like this is like the basic sack boy head. But like if you wanted to look accurate, it's gonna be like a slightly different shape. I'm back. Alright, that's cool. But yeah, right now we're just making the sack boy ice cream. Like we're making it to make it look better. Cause like before, like the shape wasn't perfect. It was kind of basic. And also like the overall shape just wasn't like too good. So I'm just gonna corner edit this. Holy wow, it looks like that one statue from that talented creator. Yeah, it sort of looks like a statue, but like pretty much I'm just gonna be making this smaller and using it as ice cream. And then I'm probably gonna have to change the shade of brown. But yeah, I think this is good. After I change the shade of brown, I just move on to like the next step, which is like this sticker I was looking for. I think it's in the doodle name. I made this Forsaken meme. Didn't take a lot. Oh, that's cool. Well, what is it? It's in this category. I don't know what it's called. I know it's by alphabetical order. It's probably called whole. So I just like go until I find the H's. But like it's a little bit Planet One sticker. I might be in the wrong category here. Cause these are the F's. But yeah, it would be right here. If I was in the right category, it would be right here. But I'm pretty sure it's in the doodles category. I made 2 memes so far, the swoop one and the Forsaken meme. Oh, that's cool. Okay, if I can't find this sticker, there's another way I could do this. Like, it might actually be better if I do it the second way. But like, let me change the color first, because I don't think this is a good color for Sackboy. But yeah, I think this is good. So I'm just gonna copy and paste this and then make it a material. Okay, let's see how am I gonna do this. I'll copy and paste it, and I want to see what it looks like when it's like smaller. Like I need it small enough to fit in my Sackboy's hand. Okay, yeah, that's way too big. Like if I got rid of that tongue, would I be able to make it smaller? And like the circle. Okay, yeah, I would be able to, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna try something. Like maybe I should do like the in tongue mouth just to keep it simple, because like an actual ice cream wouldn't have like anything like extra like that. Okay, I'm gonna take the Sackboy. Like it wouldn't have anything hanging outside of the ice cream. Like it looks cool like on Sackboy, but like not on ice cream. So I'm gonna do the normal pose. Like I wasn't thinking about that when I did this. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a normal pose. I'm a freehand it. The tongue didn't look perfect anyway, but I'm just gonna freehand the alternative version. I'm gonna set this to not front view. Need to try something. Oh, I got it. Right now we're making Sackboy ice cream. So right now I'm just trying to make the tongue. I think I accidentally made it too thick. But yeah, either way, it looks alright, I guess. Alright, so now we should be able to string this down. And then behind this, I need to make this a material. Like I'll do dissolve, I guess. But like there's like this thing I'm trying to do. And it would work better if it was a material. Like when we make it like so you could like eat the gumball ice. Like when you eat it, there should be like the infection should still be behind it. Like there should be like a mark where like the eyeball was. I'm gonna need a movie camera so that the color is consistent, so like when I zoom out and zoom in, it doesn't look all messed up. So I'm just gonna place a layer of cardboard here for a second. Okay, and then to get rid of the black bars, we said it's that, and then flatness should be 5. I think we need to zoom in a little bit more. But yeah, I just want to get a picture of that color right there. Let me make sure this is static. I'm gonna delete this sack box. I don't need it anymore. This color, I just want a picture of it. I need to change the background color temporarily. Yeah, I don't like that shade of brown. Like, it looked better a while ago. And then I need to delete one of my... I need to set the hold time to like 0. Well, not the hold time, but like... Yeah, I need to set hold time to off. So I'm just gonna set it to yellow, so like the brown looks okay. Like it's changing because I have like the watch. Okay, what is this, yellow or orange? Okay, yes, like oranges. So I'll keep that color. So I know what we're gonna do. I have the color, so I just need to place it. So after my game finishes loading it, like if I place a sticker right after taking it, my game crashes. So I'm not gonna do that. Like I have like all my old 4th of July stuff in my pocket. Like hold up, I'll show you while waiting for it to load. So I have like the fireworks that I made. We're gonna be talking about how to make custom fireworks a bit later, and then I have my dance animation. So we're gonna be replacing those later because like the ones I made aren't very good. I made like better dance animations, so we're gonna be replacing with those. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off since it like has a hold time. I'm just gonna turn it. I'm gonna turn it off. Right. And that color, we're gonna be placing it there. And then when we make the decoration, like this will show up hopefully in the sticker. But later we're going to be adding the gumball decoration. So I just need one more dissolve to place behind it. We don't need this anymore. And I just want to get a picture of this. I need to turn off shadow. Either that, move it up. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to change the layer. Oh yeah, I remember now, I did it like that. So in that case, I don't need that. Alright, there we go. And now I should be able to take the picture. Okay, and this should be good. And that's the maximum. I made these for like some dance icons, but I'm gonna remake the icons. So I don't think they're like simple enough. I'm just gonna do it like this sack boy style, so I'm gonna delete these. And this is a design that I made for a shirt a while ago. Alright, there we go. So if we take this and if we shrink it down, hopefully it lets us shrink it down further enough. Oh wait, I should probably get rid of the eyes. The eyes, the circles are gonna prevent me from shrinking it down. So if I just like smear those. That should be good. Okay, I think I'm good now. So I'm gonna place the sticker and then I'm gonna shrink it. Place this a bit bigger so I can see. And then I'm gonna place the sticker. Okay, yeah. And again, this is where the gumballs are gonna go. So like after you eat it, you should like be able to see where like the gumballs were. So that's why I did it like that. place this on sticker panel. Make it look like those SpongeBob popsicles. Yeah, that was like my inspiration for this. So like I'm gonna do like a gumball. Like the gumball like decoration. Yeah, so I'm thinking of using the SpongeBob. Like there's this decoration from the SpongeBob pack. It's called Pearl. If I don't know where to find it, I could just sort it by theme. But like if you go to the SpongeBob pack category, like I'm gonna use this. Like after we, if you can't shrink it down further enough, you could just use the decoration mount, I guess. But like basically I'm gonna use that. Yeah, let me see how small I can make this. Because obviously I don't want it the size of my head, but I don't want it like too like. And the thing is that I made it like I added like too many corners, so it's a bit tricky to shrink. I'm gonna see how it compares to the one over here, like in terms of size. Yeah, it's the same. Honestly, like this one better. It has like a more cartoony vibe. So if anything, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna replace the sticker. Like I'm gonna take this sticker off, and then put this one. Put this one on. Let me see how that looks. Need to move it over a little bit, and of course I'm gonna have to change the color. So now it's a bit too dark, and I have light. But yeah, for the gumball, you're gonna be using a decoration mount since you can't like shrink it down small enough. And again, I'm getting the decoration from the SpongeBob pack. If you're trying to make like your own ice cream, you don't have to use that. You can use like the spear. But I think the pearl looks more like a gumball, so that's why I'm doing that. The oyster pearl. So I'm gonna shrink it down as small as possible, and then once I can't shrink it down any further on my own, I'm just gonna use the decoration mount. I think I'm gonna have to place it on the top. Make the perfect one. Where to get? Wait, what do you mean like the perfect one? Okay, yeah, this is good. Just need to make it smaller in terms of like left to right. The one that's not melted. Maybe I wasn't thinking of doing like a melted and not melted version, but I don't know. I might. Wait, do you mean like the one that like has the eyeballs or whatever? Like I wasn't planning on doing any sort of like mechanic, not today anyway. But yeah, I think the most advanced thing I'm gonna do is make it so you can like eat the gumball separately. Yeah, the one that's eyeballs, maybe. I wasn't really thinking of doing that. And I'm just trying to get the positioning right. Do I read mine's no? Maybe. I think it needs to be like more like into the ice cream. I'll try making it black and then seeing how that looks. Okay, yeah, that's great. Almost set it to 10. I just don't want it to look terrible. Like, if it sticks out like that. Like, I don't like how it sticks out. There's actually like another way I could do this. I'm gonna try this the other way. So if I make this big, and then later I could like shrink it down with the twist glitch. Like, I could do it that way. Like, I want to see how big I would have to make it to do that though. Cause like that's what I did when I made the hot dog. So like if I were to shrink this down with the twist glitch. Also every time I'm working on a level I say something I did because one time I was working on something and my game crashed. I was so upset. Yeah, when I'm working on my own levels, what I do is I back up I don't work on levels, but like the few times that I do, like I mostly just make smaller creations, but like the few times that I do levels, what I do is I back up my data every 20 or 30 minutes. Like that might seem like overkill, but like it's better than like losing like 5 hours of work. I'd rather lose 30 minutes of work than 5 hours of work. So that's why I back up my data every 30 minutes. Like, yeah, it takes like 5 minutes, but like it's better than losing my work. And like 5 minutes isn't that long anyway. But yeah, if this works, I'm gonna rewind and then I'm gonna add the gumball. I can't tell if this is the same size or not, so I'm gonna temporarily change it to blue. And if anything overlaps, I'll know that it's bigger. Okay, yeah, it's too big. How many days did it take me to make a level? When I made my 4th of July level, like when I made this level, I was like planning it for a while, but like I would say it took me like about 3 weeks to make it. I gave myself 4 weeks, but I took a break for a week, so it took me about 3 weeks to make it. But keep in mind, I was planning it for like 3 months. I like wrote down everything I wanted to include in the level. I like went to a cookout and I took notes so that it would be accurate. Like when I made the table, I'll show you the table that I made. Like the reason it looks so realistic, I didn't take a picture or nothing. I just remembered it and I took notes. I was at white table with black legs and like a cloth, so that way it didn't look as bad as my 2015 level that I made when I was 12. So like actually, you could also take a picture, but I didn't want to take a picture or whatever, so I just like took notes. And then for the grill, I looked up a picture online. But yeah, it took me about 3 weeks to make this level. It really depends on the genre though. Like there was this one level I played, and apparently it took the creator like 24 hours to make it, and it was a pretty good level. It was a survival challenge though, so like survival challenges you could like make it in like a day if you're like already good at making levels. But yeah, this took me 3 weeks, but like 3 months of like planning. Like I was like, it doesn't take 3 months to plan a level, but like you should always give yourself like a week to like think of ideas and brainstorm without like actually working in the level itself. Like just like fool around with the ideas for like a week and make up like and find like sources of inspiration and reference images so like the level looks good. And then so yeah, if I wasn't in school, it would have taken less than a few months to plan. But like while I was in school, I was just planning the level. And then once I was out of school, I worked on it every day for like 1 or 2 hours. And it took me about 3 weeks. Like I said, 3 weeks doing that. Okay, I think this is good. It's a little bit small, but like that's not really a bad thing. It takes me days or weeks to make a level. Doing a level in 24 hours is exhausting in my opinion. Yeah, I think it was like an experienced creator. And like I said, survival challenges are apparently like easier to make. Like, and it had like a difficulty curve too. So like it's like making survival challenges, like if you're like good at making those, like shouldn't take too long. But like definitely I can't imagine making this in 24 hours. Like I'm glad I gave myself like a month and it only ended up taking me 3 weeks. But yeah, it really depends on the genre. Stuff like RPGs or platform RPG levels of platformers definitely take more than 24 hours. Okay, I think I got the size right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the gumbo. And then after that, I'm gonna do, I guess I'll do the dance animations. Like I'll replace some of them with my new ones. Cause like some of the dance animations I have now are a bit lame. Let me see, do I have that decoration? Okay, yeah, I still have it. Hopefully this works. Okay, this is layer 4. And then this is layer 4. But yeah, this should be good. I'll try 55. I wish I had the Muppets DLC. It's one of my favorites and it's useful to make levels. Oh, this was it too. Yeah, the Muppets DLC is pretty cool. Like, I like it because it has this brick material. And the Back to the Future pack also has a brick material, but like it doesn't look as good. Or like it looks slightly different. I like the bricks from the Muppets pack better. And also the odds, I should move them up a bit. But yeah, I think this is good. So if I were to use the twist glitch, it should look better now. I might have to adjust the layers. Wait, no, I shouldn't. If I did this way, I shouldn't have to adjust the layers. Oh, I forgot to glue it. So after I glue the eyes, should be good. And it doesn't show up. The fact that the Muppets DLC was very useful for using shadows or adding such to it. Wait, what do you mean by using shadows? I'm gonna try sticker panel actually. Yes, so like I shouldn't even have to do that from using sticker panel. Oh, there's a sticker. Oh, it shows like a black format thing. But yeah, I think I could just do this, and I won't have to use the decoration mount. Like that was only for like when it was small, but like if it's big like this, the decoration mount was because of like the size limit of the decoration. It's like these little put it 2 levels from the stream mode. I might check that out. I can't remember seeing any shadow stickers, but if so, they sound useful. Yeah, maybe these a bit too big. That's not really a bad thing. Okay, so after I place these eyes, I should be good. Okay, so now I'm gonna try that twist glitch again, and it should work. I thought I selected it. Like I didn't hear the selection sound. Okay, so this eye is showing up, but like the other eye isn't, and that's kind of strange. Unless I didn't glue it. Okay, yeah, I didn't glue it, that's why. But yeah, I should make sure both of those are glued. Okay, it says that it's glued. Finally, yeah, almost got it, except now the eyes aren't showing up, which is weird. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this like bigger than necessary, and then I'm gonna shrink it down and it should show. So like this is like I'm gonna make the eyes bigger than necessary. And then I'm gonna shrink it down. I'm doing it like that so I don't accidentally place it into the material. Okay, I think we almost got it. I think this is like the last one. Like I think we should get it this time. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna glue it like I made it too big on purpose. So this time when I do this twist glitch, the eyes should show. Okay, yeah, no, I can't see him. Okay. It's really annoying. Okay, it's not letting me pick this up. I'm gonna do the what's it called, the rubber ducky thingy on it. And then I'm gonna just replace it again. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place it like slightly one layer in front on purpose. Alright, there we go. So I just move it in a bit and then it should show. I'm gonna try that out before I do the second one. Okay, yeah, it works. Except now it's like out of position. So like I never put it in position in the first place. Like I didn't set it to front view. So I'm gonna set it to front view this time. Alright, there we go. And then we twist glitch, and that should be good. Alright, so for these, basically, the way I do this one, so I'm just gonna like copy and paste it, and then I could do the gumball logic. So the power up handle is right here. So I'm gonna add like a selector instead of a counter. I'm gonna do a selector, and then for the selector, it's just gonna be like the what's it called? I have this power up tweaker that I don't really need because I was never gonna use this. I was gonna use the sack bucket tweaker, and then I changed my mind. So instead of the counter, I'm gonna use a selector. In combination with some counters, so like it permanently stays. And I'll just invert these. I don't plan to do nothing fancy with this, so I'll just invert it. And then I'll have 2 opacity tweakers. One on here. And then one on here. And I'm gonna connect them. It's like a lot of stuff, and it's like a bit hard to see the opacity triggers now. Alright, there we go. And I think instead of inverting them, like I'll connect them to NOT gates. Like I forgot what invert meant for a second. So I'll connect it to not gates. I'll connect not gates to those. And I don't even have to rewire it. I could just like do this. So this pretty much means, so I have like a counter after these two counters that are set to 1. So it pretty much means that it will like permanently stay off. And then the last one is eating the ice cream. So like, wait, if it takes 8 bites, that means I need to set this to 8. Oh, I guess not, since that's the first one is like by default. And the last one should go into this sound. Okay, so this is burp. And then go. I'm not gonna bother to set it to on destruction now. But anyway, I'm gonna test this out now. Wait, do I need the not gates or no? Okay, I'm gonna try it like that. So the Sackboy ice cream. If we recapture that, it should look better now. Or like it should have more features and look better. Okay, so let's try it out. Thing is all out of positioning now. That's annoying. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, so how about instead of doing this, I'll connect it to the reset input. I have to reposition this. I'm gonna save that again. Hopefully it looks good. If not, I'll just move it back. Oh wait, did I capture the wrong one? Okay, yeah, I captured the wrong one. I was wondering why it looked the same. So that's the old one. You want to capture the new one. Oh, I realized what I forgot to do. I forgot to actually connect the cycle input to it. So I was like, why is it not working? And also I think I made that Sackboy's eyes too small, but that's okay. Accidentally captured 2 there. There we go. And then I just need to move the popsicle stick back and it would be good. Wait, did I forget to glue it? Cause now I don't see the popsicle stick at all. Alright, there we go. So I forgot to glue it, that's why. Wait, no, why did I do that? Why did I multi-select there? It's still not showing the what's it called? This right here. Like I thought I glued it. Unless I didn't recapture and select it. Okay, yes, there. It's just in the wrong layer, but it's definitely there. So now I just gotta put it in the right layer. And we should be good. So then if we capture this, hopefully it's in the right position this time. Okay, it looks like it is. Okay, yeah, it's working. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so that's the new file. That's the new ice cream. I'm gonna delete this, like, but it's fine. I'll have it in my pocket. If I want the old version, I have like a backup of this level, like the very first version. I have a backup of it, but I also have like a lot of the stuff that I made in my pocket. So like, cause like I said in my last stream, I made all the assets previously. So here's all the ice cream. So even if I rework all of these, I'll still have the original. So I'm just gonna delete both these now. Then I'm gonna test out the ice cream one more time. let's see. What are we gonna do now? So I said we're gonna replace some of the dance animations, right? So the dance animations, where is that even? Okay, so I'm gonna show you the ones I have right now. So the ones I have right now I don't really like. You have to press L1 to do it. So I have this one. This one I'm definitely replacing. So that's, what is it up? But I'll show you all of them first. So you have this one, and we have this one. I'll keep this one. This one, I'll keep this one. I like this one. I like this one too. This one, I guess I'll keep it. I'm gonna replace this one with one that looks similar, and then this one we're replacing. So what is it? Robot, idol, tips of walk we need to replace with. I have all my dance animations in one place. I organized them like a few weeks ago. So like there's this. Okay, so it's the toe step. It looks better than the regular tiptoe. Which one is which though? Okay, I didn't label these. Should be obvious though. Layer change forwards and layer change backwards. I think it's the toe step. This one is something else. Okay, yeah, something else. Okay, so all it's connected to is those two animations right there. So what if I have that connected to? So like, what is this? An animate goes into here, right? I don't know why I'm using microchips to activate these. So I'm just gonna connect that to both of these. So start, stop. And then it should look slightly better. But yeah, that's the new one. Like the other one, the thing I didn't like about the other one is that it was like directional. Like it's clearly meant to go to the right. But I could do it in both directions now. And then the one where it's like hopping around, I don't like that one. I want it to do just the layer change forward. So let's see. Which one is that one? That one we need to replace, but I'll do it later. Strutting I like, and then into borders the wave, and then out of this fire stun is gonna be. This is really just an animation that I think looks nice. So if you do Nana Pud layer change forward, I think here's a layer change backwards. I like this one. I think it's layer change backwards though. Yeah, I like this one. And then I said the other one I don't like. I guess I'll replace it with the toe spin. It's this one. Oh yeah, that's the shoot dance. But yeah, this one. We're gonna replace that one with the toe spin. Toe spin is right here. I'll do the original copy though. These I think are labeled, or like they should be. But whichever one has the less logic, that's the single spin. But yeah, this has like a counter set to 2, so that's the double spin. I just want the single spin. But yeah, there's the toe spin. Alright, so now we're gonna do the fireworks. So the firework, there's like a bug with the movie camera. So like, let's see. So it's like supposed to go at this angle, which it does, but like only if both players, if all the players are there. So I think I have like a thing set to require all players. Yes, that's probably the only time in my life that I use this setting. Like I know it's useful for platformers, but like I used to hear because I imagine it would be annoying to be playing this level with your friends and your friend keeps activating the firework even though you don't want to. Wait, what is this? What do I have? Oh, that's a little bit Planet 2 circuit node. Even though I'm on a little bit Planet 3. I used a little Planet 2 style one for some reason. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have to connect whatever is connected to here, connect it to the movie camera as well. Like I think the movie camera is just the X button. So yeah, I'm gonna fix that. So I basically have the X button running through a circuit node. It's the same thing as the AND gate, but like back then I really liked using circuit nodes. So yeah, I just have to remember to connect this to the movie camera. But yeah, now it should work in multiplayer. Like it still works the same. You can still launch the firework, but like in multiplayer it should be better. But anyway, for making your own custom firework, it's like I have like so many fireworks, I don't know which one is the right one. But like it's probably the newer ones, right? So if I place this and it changes color. Okay, is it firework color 1? Nope. Like I could change the label, I guess. Like I think it's firework color 1, but like with a space. Like this one. All of these have like a space, but like they shouldn't have a space, so I just have to change it to this one. And then it should be the right color. Wait, these are the old ones. Okay, I'm gonna use this as a template. Okay, so basically it's gonna explode, right? Like it should explode. I wonder how I have the logic for this one set up. But pretty much we're gonna be making a custom one of these, so I'll just show you how to make it. So like basically, and I think this is just, it plays on destruction, right? So this is fire color one. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have any of the unnecessary battery stuff, right? So pretty much need to separate these. And this one. And then this one. And we can delete the rest of this. I'm gonna change the thermometer space. I'm gonna change the thermometer back, so I imagine that takes up a lot of thermometer, but I can't even see. Okay, so pretty much the way you make your own custom firework, in case you haven't seen that tutorial, so this is color 1, blue, green, and the other one. So blue is color 1. It's easy to remember because it's like the Little Big Planet colors. So Little Big Planet 1 is blue, and that's the first game, and then green is the second game, and then orange is the third game. So if you were to make your own custom design, I didn't actually think of what design I wanted to make. I mean, I could make the Little Bit Planet tree, I guess. I was looking for something that had like 3 colors though. That only has 2, unless you count the outline. Let's see. I'm looking for something that's like iconic, but has like 3 separate colors. Like, yeah, we could just do the letters LBP, but that's like sort of like basic. Like, what are some like the most iconic stickers? I guess if I sort by theme, and then I do common, that would pretty much like these are probably iconic. I just don't want something too complex is all. Alright, so let's see, which one do I want to do? Alright, I guess just to show you as an example, we could just do the letters LBP. So like basically, when you're doing this, you want it to be as evenly spaced as possible. So you could use grid snap if you really want to make it look neat. And if you want to be able to see better. You could set it to front view. But like, you don't want to place too many of these because it does take up thermometer space. So you could do L and then the B. And the cool thing about this is like once you emit it, it will like change color depending on like what you have the box set to. Wait, I forgot to copy and paste that. And I really only want the ones on the edge. I don't know why it's giving me those as well. And I don't know why it's deleting it when I place it. Oh, I get it now. I almost accidentally glued that. Okay, I'll fix that later. But like pretty much. Just do that. Okay, the B doesn't look perfect, but again, this is just an example. It's like how you would do it if you're making like a new design. But yeah, that looks terrible. I usually use a sticker as the outline. I showed how to do it in the video, but if I use like a sticker as the outline, it looks better when you do it that way. Like I'm gonna make the L more thin, so it looks slightly, like at least a little bit more uniform. I just need to move the P over. But yeah, using a sticker as a guide is usually like the best way to go about it. And then I'm just gonna smear this. I'm gonna just fill in the holes. That's what I meant by smear. So I'm just gonna fill in the holes. Okay, but then you pretty much just glue it. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure in the video, in the tutorial I said deposit. But yeah, this is just an example, so it's about to glitch out. If I tried to, like... But either way, if I change the colors... Like you see, it changes the colors real time. So like if I were to emit it, it would emit like that. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. Like there's a better explanation in my tutorial, I'm sure. But like with these, wait, I didn't show off the logic. But the logic is pretty much just the RGB tweaker inside of this. That's all it is. And then all of these are just color coded and such. This and the the actual logic I showed off in the tutorial, but it's a bit complex. It's not complex. It's basically just a bunch of timers that you inside of a microchip that you turn on and off. Like hold up, I'll show you. I wanted to do this with the hot dogs anyway. Like I said I was gonna replace this with hot dogs. So what if you made like color changing hot dogs? Like you can't do that with the decoration mount because the decoration mount doesn't have an input for changing color. But you can use like the RGB tweaker. So I'll show you how to do that. Let me close this so it's not a fire hazard. Don't my level catch you on fire. I mean it won't, but like still though. So if I take the hot dog, I'm gonna just take the hot dog from here. Actually, I forgot there's one up here as well. So if I edit this, I should be able to get a copy, and I really just want the meat. So I could place it on the grill. And I don't need the power handle. Pretty much I'm just gonna, it doesn't matter what the color is. Like I said, you can't change the color in play mode, only in create mode. So as long as I set the brightness to 50, we should be good. But what you can do is place a, what's it called? An RGB tweaker on all of these. You can't, the RGB tweaker doesn't have an output. So unfortunately, after you do the logic for one, you do have to copy and paste it. But like, hold up. Let me show the logic on sticker panel so you can see it more clearly. Okay, so the RGB tweaker, which I got from a community level back when the servers were still up. Hopefully there will be a way to get community levels on PS4 in the future. Like it's been a year. I'm gonna message Zaper and see if there's like a possibility. I mean, there's still some issues to work out with the current system, so I'll try ask about those. I don't think they could be worked out though. Like LBP Planet 3 levels, like LBP Planet 1 and 2 levels, you can't play on LBP Planet 3. I don't know why. So I'm gonna ask about that. But I don't think there's a fix to that. Okay, so let me show you how the RGB tweaker works. Actually, I'll be right back. I have to talk to my sister for like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I accidentally almost out of my headphones. Okay, so. Okay, so the RGB tweaker, I use timers, you could use batteries. When I first started doing this, you had to like look up colors online, but I'm like, I understand the RGB tweaker now, so I don't really have to do that. So by default, it's black, because none of the colors are active. If you want to lighten the color, you just like lower like the, wait, hold up. Okay, so I want it pink, so I'm gonna set both these to 20. So that's the, no, that's not the color of an uncooked hot dog. That's like chicken. So yeah, an uncooked hot dog is like this. So yeah, that's the color of an uncooked hot dog. I feel like it should be more orange. So I guess I'll remove a little bit of green, I guess. But no, that's RGB, that's not green. But yeah, if I want it to be more orange, I'll just move a little bit of it. But yeah, I think that's the color of an uncooked hot dog. And then you could use the orgate, you could use tags. I'm just gonna use the orgate because I'm sort of low on thermometer space. But yeah, since I have two colors here, I'm just gonna use it 2 ports and gates. So you have orgates for each color. And usually, like, you really should color code this. So I'm just gonna set this to R. I'm gonna set this to red. RG. RGB. Okay. Now just plug into the orgates. Oh yeah, and the reason I have it in a microchip is because you can't move this around, so if I wanted to organize it, I'll just move this. Alright, so that's the uncooked hot dog. So I just placed this in a microchip to turn it on and off. So I have like, I could use a selector. I'm actually going to use a timer and like a counter to do this. Either way, I'm just going to turn these colors off. So then I'm going to make the color for the cooked hot dog. Okay, yeah, it's all out of order. So it should be red at the top. I don't think I did a very good job of explaining it last time, but like basically when I made my RGB, my Firebrick video, I like researched RGB colors, so that's why I could do this without like looking up a guide like I did in the video. But like pretty much, if I want like a darker color to make something darker, you just lower both of these, and it will become darker. Or like supposedly. Oh wait, I'm not doing that right. Okay, so the color of a cooked hot dog. Okay, there we go. So I just had to lower the red. That would make more sense. I mean, I guess I could lower this one as well. But yeah, I forgot to lower the red. But yeah, I think this is good for the cooked hot dog. So I'm just gonna use this selector. I'm not actually gonna use it right now, but like just to demo it, I'm gonna use a selector so you could like switch between both colors. So this is like uncooked, and then this is cooked. But anyway, I'm gonna look up a timer in between these. So like, let's just set it to 10 seconds. Could always change it later. But like for each of these, there's gonna be like a... So 3 of these timers. So it makes it so like it gradually changes color. And then I'll set this to positional. But yeah, we could just have like a timer, a looped timer, just switching between the two if you wanted to. Well, not looped, but you know, a self-resetting timer. And then we would just place that logic where we place it on each decoration mod. And let me see which decoration mods I already placed it on. There should only be 4 of them. I mean, only 3 of them. Okay, I see what I did now. I accidentally placed it on the sticker panel. So I'll move that up for now, and then so I don't accidentally place it on there. And then this should be 3. So 1, 2, 3. So now I'll just place it on all of those. And then after that, I'll place it on the grill. Like the hot dogs are already on the grill, I'm gonna take those off. Like assuming that both can't fit, I'll just take those off. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna have to take those off. Like it like clips into it a bit. Okay, there we go. So it was all in the same decoration map. So we just have 2 hot dogs cooking. Oh yeah, and then I was talking about like this multiplayer bug for this. I said this doesn't work in multiplayer. So basically the way you would fix that is to you'd pretty much make it so that this so you would just basically just add a not key in between. So that like not when you're not grabbing it, it deactivates, which allows another player to activate it when you're not using it. So like before, it would only work for the host player, but like it should work for everyone now. I'm actually testing it out. I'll have like another controller join if I have another controller, that is. Okay, yeah, there I do. Okay, there I go. I do. So I'll just have another controller join. And I want to see if this works in multiplayer. This checkpoint is over there. Near the defense. So like right in between. There we go. Just playing with the... I was babysitting an 8-year-old, so that's why it's like a superhero costume. But anyway, this should work in multiplayer. Let's get us both over here. So let's say he should be able to change it, and I should be able to change it. And let me show you what the problem was before. Like before I added these changes, like both of us wouldn't be able to do it. So like only one of us, like he could do it, but I can't. It's pretty much whoever landed on the ground first, like whoever joined first, which is normally the host player. So like I could do it, but like then he wouldn't be able to. But like with the change that I implemented with the not get, it like deactivates when you're no longer grabbing it. So now both of us could do it. We could both change the ice creams. And also I wanted to test out the fireworks. The fireworks should only happen when you're like not in range. I mean when both players are in range. So like if I tried to launch a firework right now, okay, so it shouldn't have let me right there. But either way. Wait, what is the range on the player sensor anyway? I'm gonna check that actually. Okay, yeah, it's pretty big, so as long as I keep him away from that. And then if I try to launch it, it shouldn't let me. It should like bring up the message. Yeah, it says like all players must be present to launch fireworks. Because before it would just like do it anyway, like it would like do the camera angle. All players must be present to launch fireworks, and the message only pops up for like a split second. So I'm gonna fix this to make it so it appears for like 5 seconds. There's 2 different ways to do that. You can place it on a sequencer, or you can use a countdown timer. I feel more comfortable using timers because I don't have to open up any circuit boards. So I'm just gonna make it do it for 1 second. So countdown timer. So if I try to launch fireworks without him there, it's gonna say all players must be present to launch fireworks. I'll set it to 2 seconds actually, 2.5. So I feel like that's not fast enough to read. So yeah, all players must be present to launch fireworks. 3.5 would probably be better. Alright, there you go. And then if he does come over here, then I'll be able to launch it. Because I'm actually in multiplayer, it'll be annoying. If you like, if the players weren't even near it, and it's like, oh, and like, it would be like, you could be like interrupting someone's like diving party or whatever. So anyway, now you can launch it. Obviously it looks better when the sky is black, but like, I don't think the collision for the cheers work in multiplayer. I was gonna fix that. So this is what I mean, because I was using the stack layer instead of like the regular layer. I was using the stack. Like it only works for like one player. So if I decentralize this and fix it, it should fix that problem. So if I just like make this invisible and decentralize whatever I use for the cheer. Like this is just a normal cardboard layer. So if I fix that, okay, and then I have to fix it for this chair too. And let me change the camera angle. Okay, so I didn't do it for this one, so he should be like, so notice how he's like standing like outside of the chair. If he sat in that one, that wouldn't be an issue because I fixed it for that chair. Wait, no, I think it's still doing it. I don't know why. Yeah, I thought I like fixed that one. Okay, that's weird. Do I need to decentralize the back as well, or? Okay, yeah, I always could remake the whole chair, but I'm not about to do that right now, obviously. Okay, I'll set it back to the way it was. But yeah, that was weird. There's one more bug we have to fix. There's this thing you might have noticed that whenever I get on the ground, my sideboard checks his watch, even though I didn't press the L1 button. The checking watch animation. I'll log this dude out. Because I was just doing that to like test the multiplayer thing. But like basically, what's it called? Where's the time change logic? Okay, there we go. The problem is in this character animation trigger right here. It's set to start playing forwards, which would be fine. But the problem with that setting is that it's like glitched. I don't know why, so you have to use a timer and you have to use a positional setting instead. So, what is this? So I'm gonna set this at 2 seconds. And then I'm gonna set this, because this is 2 seconds. And then I'm gonna set it to positional. And then I think countdown should work. Countdown, so that means I have to reverse it. Okay, so if I press L1, then I should be able to change the time. But you notice that it no longer does it when I spawn in. But now I'm sliding it around. I think I have to connect the countdown timer to the blend strength input as well. Okay, yeah, now it's good. But yeah, now as you notice, when I spawn in, I just spawn in randomly without looking at my watch. I actually have to press R1 and do this to look at my watch. That's also the preview mode button, so that's kind of annoying. Oh, wait. I shouldn't use that for the... I'm just gonna use a positional timer. I mean, there's different ways you could do it. You could use a counter and you could use a counter and a count up timer. But either way, this solution, it takes up the same amount of thermometer space since you're using 2 extra gadgets either way. But pretty much when the timer is anything greater than 0, so I'll set this to positional. Then I'll connect that to the blend strength input. Cause now the blend is all messed up. The blend strength. Okay, so now I got like a straight 100 value. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize this till later, but I don't really like how he like tilts his head when he's checking the time. So I'm just gonna make it, I'm gonna put the animation on here so I can see it better. But I'm just gonna like make it play backwards, or I guess forwards in this case. I just want to cut it to the part where he's looking at his watch. So I guess like 110, like 120 to 160. Not 160, I meant like 197. So this should be better. It shouldn't even take 2 seconds now. And also the blend time, I should probably change it. I'm gonna just set it to like 10. I actually don't mind the way it was before. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it the way it was before actually. Cause I guess it isn't that bad. Okay, so now the time change mechanic. just realized it's going at like 180. So like, actually the speed doesn't really matter now that I think about it, because like we're using positional. The speed only applied as long as it's set to any negative value, then it should still go backwards. Like the animation should still play backwards. So even if we added a -10, it would still be the same thing. I'm just gonna set it so the end time is actually, so it's not unnecessarily long. So like, let's see what the end time is for this. Okay, yeah, so we could set it to 160. And then let's do the time change. Alright, there we go. But yeah, something I don't like, I guess I could change this, but like the time of day is like tied to like, it's like each player has their own individual time change, and I think instead of doing it that way, I should use like a tag and a tag sensor. And I should have this, instead of having it in a broadcast strip, like instead of having all of this in a broadcast strip, I should have it like elsewhere in the level. Like I could have it in like a microchip right next to that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. The time change is the actual global tweakers are going to be in a separate microchip. Instead, I'm just going to have the animation in here. And this is just going to be a tag. That's at the change time, or else it's going to like mess up in multiplayer. So I'm just going to call it time change. But yeah, the actual logic itself is going to go in here. So it's just gonna be a remote tag sensor. So if anyone changes the time, if I'm anywhere in the level, then it does it. But yeah, it should still function the same. It's just that it works better in multiplayer now, and it like. So like if I change the time, because I didn't test it out in multiplayer, but I just have a feeling that it would like glitch out if I didn't do it this way. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all the changes I was gonna make. Like we did the Sackboy ice cream. I think like I said, I made Sackboy's eyes too small, and also we fixed this so it works in multiplayer. But yeah, other than Sackboy's eyes too small, at least we made it interactive, so we could eat his eyeballs separately. And then we replaced some of the dance animations with ones that I thought looked better, or like recent ones. Like we didn't even replace half of them, we just did like some of them. And then we made, I'm gonna delete this dude, I don't need him no more. I was just looking at that animation. We made a hot dog. And then we made some Coca-Cola, and we fixed the logic, the eating logic, so that it doesn't burp. Like I'm pretty sure I did not fix this one. It was the water that's like glitchy. The water is probably glitchy. It probably plays the burping sound when I unequip it. But like with the soda, it doesn't do that because I fixed the logic. So like now it only burps when you actually drink it. I didn't get the chairs working. I would have to build them from scratch. And then the firework box, I made it so it works in multiplayer. I'm going to change it back to LBP3 colors. Okay, so I mean not LBP3 colors, LBP3 colors. So Okay. There you go. And then our level replenish should be the default one. Alright, so let me just delete all of this. And then I'm gonna do a quick demo of what I changed. And the level still isn't perfect. Like, my main issue with this level is that the scenery just isn't that good. Like, the individual stuff that I made is good, but like my overall composition, it could be better. Like I said before, like yesterday, it's because I couldn't decide on the setting. I couldn't decide if I wanted it to take place at a park or a backyard. So like, it has like elements of both, but like it doesn't look very good because of that. But yeah, it's a bit flat. Like, I tried to do something with the terrain, but I don't know. I wasn't really thinking about that. I'm just gonna keep this here in case I need to edit it later on, I guess. Or like, I could delete it. It doesn't really matter. But let's see, is there anything else in the sky that I should delete? And then I'm gonna demo all the changes that I made. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, I didn't change every single thing in the level, just like some features. Like hold up, I made a list of stuff I wanted to change. So check it. Or I could just go in. I could go in order of like what I changed. So like, check it. Oh yeah, in case I didn't showcase this last time in yesterday's stream. But like for pictures, you could like hide the info. So like the text doesn't get in the way of pictures. So remember there was a bunch of text over here, so I just like hid it. So like the instructions, you probably don't need them if it's like your second time playing the level. And it's not very good for pictures anyway. So you could turn it back on if you want to. Either way, here's what we did today. We improved the Sackboy ice cream, because before it was looking a bit flat. But we made the gumballs look more 3D. And we made it so you could eat the gumball separately. And then what we did is we placed the dance animations, because like this is a new one that I'm not a new one that I made, but one that I found that looks cool. And then I did my toe spin. Some of them we kept. And then this is a new one that I made too. Not replaced it. And then we made it so you could get hot dogs from here. Because before it was just for show, but now you could actually get hot dogs. And we made Coca-Cola. It's the same as the orange soda in terms of like sound effects and stuff, but like it's Coca-Cola. The firework box, we made it so it would work in multiplayer. Because before it would like do the movie camera, even if all players weren't there, like it would like send the message for like only like a split second. I made it so it sent all players must be present to emit the fireworks. I had it show on screen for 3 seconds, and I made it so the camera angle doesn't switch. Alright, let's see what else I made. Oh yeah, the check watch animation. This right here. This is something I made earlier, but it was like back in 2022, but it was glitchy. It used to play every time you spawned in, the animation would play, because the start playing forwards animation option is glitched. But now it only does it when you change the time, and I also made it so the time depends on the level, not the player, because each player before had their own separate broadcast chip with the time. So now I make it so like I did a tag and tag sensor, so it's tied to the level, not the players. What else did I do? Oh yeah, the what's it called? I showed off how to make a custom firework, but I already have a video on that, and I couldn't think of any of ideas either. But this also wouldn't work in multiplayer, but I made it work in multiplayer now. Really, all it is, if you forgot when I showed earlier, all it is really a knock gate. Like I already had like a grab sensor, so I just connected that to a knock gate to make it when you're not grabbing it, it deactivates, which allows another player in the level to use it. Because before, it only worked for the host player, or in create mode, it worked for whoever like spawned in first. So now both players could like cycle between different ice creams. I don't know why I made it so complex. There's only 4 ice creams, so I don't know why I made it so you have to like move your R stick and press R1. I could have just like done that grab thing, but either way, this setup now works in multiplayer. And I got that trick with the knock gate. I got it from Little Planet Central, from Anti-Chris, Stella Chris, if I remember correctly. They made a tutorial on like the control nader trickery, some stuff with the control nader. But yeah, the ice cream thing, I probably spent the most time on that, because like the gumballs, I couldn't get them to like show up on the ice cream. But yeah, the major change here is that I made the overall design look more like Cyclex. I actually traced his mouth. And I know the eyes aren't big enough, but like either way, I made it so you could eat each gumball eye separately, so like this. And then after that, you just bite it. Okay, let's see. Did I do anything else? No, I think that's it. We pretty much did everything we were planning to do except for the chair. I couldn't figure out the chair. Like I would have to make it from scratch, which I don't want to do right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's improving the firework level. Let me just do, I mean the 4th of July level. Let me just do a pool dive. But yeah, thank you for joining. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day, or the rest of your night. So yeah, thanks for joining my 4th of July live stream. Like, obviously today's not 4th of July, but you know, so since it's around the holiday. But yeah, bye, and thanks for joining, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.